Our final matchup on Thursday, San Diego State takes on Stony Brook at home. 10 o'clock Eastern game on the Mountain West Network. Aztecs open up as 20-point dogs, and as should be expected. Looking at Stony Brook, this is a team that went 8-3 last season. Not too much of a slouch of an FCS school, especially when we're talking about San Diego State, who's looking to improve off their performance last year, 3-9, 2-5 in the conference particularly. Great first game just to get your feet wet for the Aztecs and see what Sean Lewis brings to the table. He does return 10 starters from that defense a year ago, but the defense wasn't really that impressive. Ranked out of the top 100, I believe. So this is a great first game just to dive in and see where they're at. Jaden Denegal's going to get his first start in forever after numerous years at Michigan, just not getting on the field. Offensively, it's going to be a whole new unit basically. They returned 3 starters from a year ago, but it's going to be, we're expecting brand new unit. I think we're going to see what the Aztecs decide to rely on. Are they going to be a team that just pounds the ball, which they've traditionally done in the past, and they can rely on Denegal's athleticism and rely on some QB options. Stony Brook Seawolves, this is a game where as I said, 20-point dogs. I think San Diego State would like to come out here and just handle them from start to finish. They've probably seen what UNLV and Idaho State did a week ago, and they don't want to have that type of game, especially knowing that they don't bring quite the same skill set that UNLV has coming in. So if they can go out there and play their type of football and dominate the game from first quarter to the fourth and finish out there with a decisive victory, 3, 4, 5 touchdown type of game, that would be great for the Aztecs to start their season against a decent FCS opponent and just find their way to the end zone and hopefully just limit mistakes. Start the season early Thursday game, not televised nationally, but still just go out there, have an impressive win, start your season out right, and hopefully carry some momentum for the Aztecs going into the rest of the season.